Helium. I'm going to run through a quick overview for you guys on Helium for those that have not heard of us. I think all of you have. Tushar and Kyle have done a great job of presenting us to you and the world. But I'm going to give you a very brief overview. A company that's been around for 6 years, started by Sean Fanning, former founder of Napster, and Amir Helium, a video game pro and a video game creator. We're backed by several venture capitalists. We are Series A funded by Vinod Khosla, Series B by GV, Google Ventures, and then Series C, most recently, led by Multicoin Capital and Union Square Ventures. Now, what's cool is this. Over the last 6 years, in every single round of funding, the same thesis is what we had. Our goal and dream and vision and the problem statement is that today's connectivity networks just are not adequate for small IoT devices. Who knows what an IoT device is here? Some of you, not all of you. This little thing is an IoT device. Think of it as a little sensor that needs to connect for miles and miles away. There is no network for that. The only option for that outside of your buildings is cellular. So when we're in here, use Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. When you go outside, all you have is cellular. You guys all pay cell phone bills. I do. I know all of you do. And when we talk about IoT devices, it's not your cell phone, all right? The little device needs to have years of battery, not 1 day, maybe 3 years or 6 years. It needs to have small form factor. It needs to be able to track devices or assets without cellular. And of course, we want miles of range. So that little device I showed you right here, this can communicate up to 25 miles. Your cell phone can't do that, all right? Your cell phone maybe can go half a mile to a mile. And of course, we want to make sure our technology is open source, not proprietary, and security has to be built into the DNA. That's why I'm at the company. Very crucial to us. So we at Helium have created what we call the world's first peer-to-peer wireless network. And at the core of this is why you are all here and why you care. We created a new incentive model. We took a wireless technology for IoT and we shoved our own blockchain into it. This is the Helium hotspot. This runs on 5 watts of power, creates 100 square miles of coverage for the little IoT devices. All you have to do is plug this in to your home, attach it to your Wi-Fi, put it by the window, and you're done. You're mining Helium cryptocurrency, all right? That's how easy it is. So we think we've bridged consumer technology with crypto. This is built for consumers, built for individuals, all right? Looks like an Apple device. The interface is also very slick. But in essence, that device will mine our crypto by proving what we call proof of coverage and providing wireless connectivity for devices. Here's an example. It's kind of hard to see, but I'll explain to you afterwards if you like. That's how our proof of coverage works. That's Brooklyn, I think. Yeah, that's Brooklyn. And that's showing you how our challenge works and how hotspots are passing what we call an encrypted onion packet, and how witnesses, challengers, challengees in the system are all part of consensus. So something unique to us is we don't have the concept of master nodes. Every hotspot contains the full blockchain node. Every node has an equal chance of joining consensus. So to date, we've had over 2,500 independent consensus groups elected. We've mined over 100,000 blocks or something like that. I can't remember anymore. I'm losing track of our numbers here. But it's pretty amazing. This is our app. You can download it now on iOS and Android. It's called Helium Hotspot. I suggest you do so. And the app can walk you through the installation of the hotspot. The app also is your wallet where you collect your tokens. And you can see the network, you can see the consensus and the blocks. Everything's in the app. And you can transmit Helium tokens with your peers. This is a New York skyline. Today in New York City, in Manhattan, we have 75 hotspots live. In Brooklyn, we have 22. So your task, if you live in Manhattan and you live in Brooklyn, is to buy a hotspot. I know some of you already have, thank you. If you haven't, see me back there after the show. But in essence, we connect little devices. So the cool thing about this is this can attach to anything. We've open sourced this design. It's all off-the-shelf parts. We've open sourced the hotspot. We've open sourced the blockchain. Anyone can get access to it. We did that last Friday. We now have, since Friday, have 700 developers developing on this. 2 have already created their own hotspots. So it's easy. Our onboarding process is easy. Our code is easy. We made it very simple for folks to onboard. But imagine you can track your dogs, your cats. If some of you have kids or grandchildren, soon you can track them as well, right? That's the dream. So the special announcement for this audience is this. We've launched something called Helium Patron. Something that happened to us in Austin, Texas when we first launched August 1st was that folks like you, folks that are entrepreneurs, folks that are investors, came to us and said, hey, I want to own my city. I want to buy 15 hotspots. I want to buy 50 hotspots. How do I do that? And we're like, I don't know. We were just going to sell them to individuals. But someone like Addy out of Atlanta, he's purchased 100 hotspots. He's an 11-year-old kid. He's deployed 55 already. That's how simple this can be. A little boy named Addy, now he is a genius, right, can deploy hotspots in the city of Atlanta. So he's covering Atlanta. Another entrepreneur in Dallas, Texas, deployed 15. So we decided, let's programatize this. Let's give them some benefits. We created a whole program around the Patron idea where you can buy 15 or more hotspots and at different tiers experience discounts, get premium support from us, get special tools to help you manage multiple hotspots across the city, and of course, help drive the network. Our whole goal here is to create a network that's useful so that a new type of application, new type of machines can be born out of this. This is currently the network progress. So we are in 429 cities now as of October 15th. So what is it, November 7th today, November 6th? So in less than a month, we've deployed in 425 cities. We have over 1,000 hotspots out there now. We have many more thousand to ship. So things are going incredibly well on a $495 hotspot with a token that's not listed. And we're like, that's crazy, right? So if you're in your head thinking, what's the ROI, what's the ROI? The ROI isn't about the token today. The ROI is actually about owning and managing your own network. And that's what the feedback that we received when we asked our customers, why did you do this? And they told us, #1 reason why they did it was they want to own and operate a network for others. They want a chance to be AT&T because they hate AT&T. That's the #1 reason. So that mission and vision, which we've had 6 years ago, has brought us here today. And I want to thank the Multicoin Capital guys, Kyle and Tushar, by far the best VCs we've ever worked with. So thank you guys.